to Elegant Creatures, our Monster of the Week game. Same ridiculousness, slightly newer setting and time. Thanks for joining us a little earlier, because we're old and we're tired, but you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna play some fun games with our friends. Let's do this. It's been a little bit, y'all, but we are ready and raring to go this evening. So let's just dive right in. A couple of housekeeping things. Our next stream is generally tomorrow at 9 p.m. For Neon Gods. However, I think we are potentially TBD on that one. I know we will be minus a CETA regardless. But maybe we'll put something different. Maybe we'll take a night off. I don't know. Maybe you should be following us on Twitter, where we always post when we're about to go live so that you can find out. Also, maybe you could, I don't know, join our Discord and hang out with us, because we're lots of fun and we talk about silly shit all the time. It's a riot and you will enjoy it very much. So definitely check that out. Also, you know, maybe you're with us live and you can spend your channel points and you can participate with us with the game. You can buy monologues and you can name silly NPCs for me, or you can give people +1 forward. It's awesome. Def do that. Or, you know, maybe you're checking us out on YouTube in like 2.5 years, and we appreciate you anyway. Also watch the literal years of content that we have on there as well, aside from the show. Did I get them all? I think I did. Okay, we're going. We've got a lot to do, so I'm gonna have my illustrious cast introduce themselves. Please tell us who you are, where we can find you on the internet, who you're playing this evening. We start, as always, with Val.
Hello, everybody. I just realized it's so quiet because I forgot to listen along on Spotify. There we go. There's your background music. Hello. Hi, I'm Val. I'm emceeing tonight. You can find me at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays playing running games, yada, yada, yada. I do, there will not be a Neon Gods tomorrow. I don't, definitely, but yeah, we're going to figure out whether we're going to do a stream or just take the night off because it's been a long week. I also run a game called Saturday Nights Ward 47 on Saturdays at 5 o'clock Eastern time. We play Parcelings, and which is a deck building game where people have weird ink viruses inside of their bodies, and they use it to do magic.
Parasites.
What did I say?
Viruses. Don't say that. It's not about that.
Yeah, parasites, which are very big viruses. I don't know.
It's kinda. I mean, what a term of a parasite.
I'm not a doctor.
We took biology together in college. You were there.
I cheated off you the whole semester.
That's also true.
That's it.
I got 100 in that class.
I'm gonna be playing Leah tonight, who is the Flake. I also don't have my game stuff up yet, so I'm in the process. I'm a mess right now.
What's her playbook though?
Basic bitch.
I think it's gonna be in trouble soon.
Look,
someone's probably
what
written
Sandy said.
Sandy
Said that he loves her and he knows 100% that she did nothing wrong, anything in her life.
Ever. Now give me money, please. Anything else for you, Val?
No, that's it. Please let somebody else talk.
Okay. I think we'll move on to Savvy then.
Hi, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internet, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I'm live on this channel Thursdays through Mondays, either playing in games or running them. I'm also very stressed out because I don't have any buttons to push, because Val's running the stream on Thursdays now, because I just started a new job and I got home really late, and I don't know what to do with myself. While it's my turn, I want to remind everybody, because I think this is our first stream in September? This is our first stream in September. It's September. September. Every year Twitch does September. They have a sponsor every year. This year I think it's Lenovo. I don't care. They're not paying me. They make pretty good shit as far as I'm aware. I don't know. My monitors are Acer. But it's September. Hi, Lenovo. Please don't take money away from me if you can do that. But you get a discount on subs for the month of September. For a tier 1 sub, it's 20% off. For a 3-month sub, for tier 2, it's 25%. For a 6-month sub, or for tier 3, it's 30% off. So you can support us, but then not spend as much money. And that counts for, I think it counts for gifted subs too. I don't know. I didn't read that far. But you still get the same emotes and badges and all of that shit. You just save a little bit more money. And if you upgrade from a Prime sub to a regular sub, you also get the discount. And yeah, gift subs as well. So if you're doing any of that, this month is especially good for it. And we still get paid for a full priced sub, even though you get a discount. So if you have not been subbing, maybe do it this month for a month, or gift a sub to a friend because it's a little bit cheaper and we still get all the money. I just wanted to mention it because we haven't been on for September because we were away for the holiday. I don't have any more announcements. Tonight I'm playing Juno. She is the monsters.
Yes, she is. Next up is Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. Based on the order of the old overlay, this overlay is slightly different, but I'm gonna keep talking. And we can
That's my fault.
go
Everyone
back.
just keep going in the order you normally would go in.
Yeah.
Okay, forget it. Yes,
yes.
Alex, keep talking.
Yes, hello, I'm Alex. I'm just some guy on the internet. I'm usually on this channel Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. If it's a Tuesday, which we haven't been playing in a while because we've had some cast absences, but normally it's either my Masks game, Squire Squad, or what will be coming back next week is our Stars Without Number game, Escape Velocity. We just got ourselves a ship in that show, and my character finally figured out that he is actually telepathic and not just really, really good at reading people. Also, he's a bunny boy, so there's that too. And then also Sunday evenings over on LB Hackamup's channel in the D&D shenanigans there. But for this game, I am playing Max Dalton, who is just a cranky old man. His playbook is The Action Scientist.
Yes. Next up is RJ. That is what I get for just putting everyone in the order that I'm used to on Zoom and not checking the overlay. That's on me. But go ahead, RJ.
Hey everybody, it's me, RJ, and you can catch me at rjustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with my friends. Usually you can catch me here on Thursdays and Saturdays. Thursdays we'll talk about in a bit. Saturdays for Ward 47, where my character is raised by wolves, and he is out of options.
And perfect.
No, he's literally out of options. He has fight as an option, and that's about it. I took a big hit last game. Very big hit last game.
We got to heal you.
Yeah. Other than that, you can catch me over at the Indoor Adventures on Mondays and Sundays. Mondays for a 5e homebrew campaign, and Sundays for Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We're about to fight the third and final hag, so that's gonna be great. I wrote a monologue to keep her distracted. Besides that, Sunday mornings over at the Hype Goblins channel for another D&D 5e campaign. Special announcement, y'all get to hear it first. It's all been finalized. Starting in November over at the Hype Goblins on Wednesday nights, I will be DMing a Humblewood game. It's going to be short form, about 12 to 13 episodes, give or take. We've got a good, decent cast, and I'm going to take them through a homebrew world that I have been making for months now. Today I'm playing Gus, and he's the Chosen.
And last but not least, Wale.
Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet, who is always happy to be here. You can find me on Twitter at WALA3, like the cute little Disney robot, where I'm talking about the stuff I'm in, like the stuff I'm in on Mondays. Boy, This week coming up is a big week. Monday, we have over at Nerdiest channel, we're playing some Final Fantasy Tactics TTRPG, A Tale of Two Lines. Then Wednesday, it is episode 2 over at Black Girl Mage, episode 2 of the Strix. Watch my character be just your favorite problematic bae. That's it. And then I'm back here on Thursday. So yeah, it's a nice little fantastic week. Yes, RJ. Question from the audience.
Wait, so who are you playing though? Because we already know you're a problematic.
Well, no,
bae.
I know that. I am a problematic bae. But no, I am playing my boy Dante Dante. He's an special.
inferno.
We had to have words about Dante.
Oh, then you need to
After the
watch
first episode.
You need to watch the talk back. And yes, watch episode 2 because things get sad. Today I am playing Sandalphon, aka the Crooked playbook.
Yeah. And I, as always, shall be your Fae-cilitator this evening. I am Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at GreekSid. Generally, just talking about these TTRPG shenanigans. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays again. Yay! And I run this bananas game. Yeah, very, very loosely. Yeah, I think we might be ready to jump on in. Dad, do you have a recap for us?
Oh boy, do I.
Woohoo!
Well, feels like it's been months, but it's finally the day of the magic concert. Gus is dealing with having a body again, notably remembering that he has to sleep. Spoilers, he forgot to sleep. Been working on the truck in case of reasons. We're going over the final security details. And there's one last dance rehearsal at the Psycho Pump before the event. Of course, Leah texts everyone asking if she can be excused for today, and we tell her she doesn't have enough PTO, so no. But she does say that she will be coming by later, as she is going to be getting herself gussied up for tonight. There's also some discussion of whether or not Gus is going to take his cat Otto back, or if Otto will continue to live at the Dalton residence. But there are plans in the work for Gus to move back in with Gwen now that he is corporeal and needs a place to live and can't just live in the office of the Psychopomp. What else? While the boys in Magic are doing their last dance rehearsal, Juno and Sandy head over to Animus Park, the venue, to check things out there. And of course, it's game day. Well, not game day because they're not playing a sports game over there. But it's the big day, and so crews are getting everything ready. They also, for whatever reason, have a conversation about whether space people from the future would win in a fight against cave people. So, for a thought, a peek inside how their brains work. They get a sense of the layout of the arena and what the various entrances and exits are. There's also a big old catwalk up above, which Juno is going to take, much to Sandy's surprise, figuring we'd stick him up there as the actual cat in the group. Juno gets a tail from the security officers. Thankfully, they don't actually see her tail. And after they check everything out, Juno says that they can go look and see if some of the younger werewolves in the neighborhood are willing to play backup security. So she goes off to do that. At the Psycho Pump, once dance practice is all done, I give the boys all a bunch of charm necklaces I made for them and a big old motivational speech. And then I pull Jeff aside and explain that his charm necklace is actually special and has a built-in panic button for if and when things go wrong. Leah has been having a spa day and finally remembers that, oh shit, she needs a car for picking up the queen for their date tonight. She asks if she can have the truck, and of course, no. Then she somehow convinces Jeff to sneak away from the security detail and the rest of the band and all the preparations to be the ride to pick up the queen. Goes to pick up the queen. I follow in the truck, and I was about to say RJ because that's what it says in Zoom. Gus uses his ability to teleport and joins me in the pickup truck, and we tail Leah, who has picked up the queen, and Jeff. They make their way over to the venue, getting Jeff there just in time to do all the sound check stuff. The queen, of course, knows that Jeff is the car, because ain't nothing getting past the queen. Oh, I missed this part, but Leah had a brief internal monologue about whether or not she should go through with this, whether she should go for business or pleasure. Decides why don't both? Though there is the added stress that Cam has shown up, given that this does affect his business dealings, and wants to third wheel the date, which Leah begrudgingly kind of accepts. She does call Sandy for some advice about this, who tells her that she needs to decide. And Leah, of course, decides she will do the exact opposite of what Sandy suggested, as she is wont to do. Meanwhile, at the park, Juno has found some of the younger werewolves, who she has called on for help before. But she tells them this is about magic. One of them immediately starts fanboying and goes off to get the rest of their pack to help out. And one of them is just so done with all this magic stuff. Juno promises that Sandy will pay them for this, and they all head off to the venue to be extra bodies. Yeah, I've mixed up the timelines a bit. At that point, Leah and Jeff get the queen. They go to the fancy steakhouse by the venue. And Jeff starts racing off to get to the venue itself proper. And we're following after to make sure he gets there safely when there's some other vehicles that start approaching. Notably, a sleek, shiny car that Sandy and Gus saw in the Goblin's garage before. And we remember that we got a cutaway scene that none of the characters got to know about Raven calling in a favor for someone. And I think that is where we left off.
Indubitably. Speaking of cutaway scenes, I've got a little quick one right before we start, because I want to be one of the cool kids. After several unanswered texts and the fifth call that goes directly to voicemail, a familiar voice yells in frustration before leaving a frantic message. Rael, I must speak with you. I've done something terrible, but I had to. I should have just told you as soon as... There's no time to explain. You are in danger. Please call me right away. The line disconnects. A shuffling of shoes, a coat, and the slamming of a door. Where to start? I think we're gonna put Lee on the spot and go to we're gonna go to the restaurant first. Leah, you and the queen have just entered a very swanky place. She demanded surf and turf, and you provided. Let me find, I don't know if we're at sensual bolero, but let me me find something nice for the restaurant.
I feel like the queen is kind of always at Central
Always at Central
Bolero, and it's just
Bolero.
waiting for
I
the rest
feel
of us
like
to
the
get there.
Queen, like so the Queen's background music is Sensual Bolero and over trumps any black background music that's currently playing.
Oh man. Okay, do not make me make the Queen's like theme song Sensual Bolero. That's too much. That's too much. Here, we'll go with this one. It's on the same Bailar album. Thank you, Fesline Studios.
It's really smooth by Rob Thomas and Santana, but we can't play that.
We can't
on
play
stream.
that.
How does this song haunt me?
Can't play that song, Bill.
I can find a way. I can probably find a karaoke edit that's not copyrighted.
God, what's happening?
Wally, you sound just like Santana.
No, I sound just like Carlos Santana.
Was that a voice mod thing?
It was a voice
Incredible.
mod done made by Lenovo Studios using their amazing microphones. Even though it says sure. What?
I'm not gonna
Wally's
lie.
trying to get a sponsorship.
Can't read that from here.
I blanked out for like a good 3 minutes, and then that snapped me back into it.
Your alarm's going off. You wake up from the dream.
And you
Carlos
wake up.
Santana is standing over you.
He's
What
got
are
a
you
nice
doing out
bottle
of
of
bed?
Santana
Oh, God.
DBX ready for
What
you.
level of Kuel are we at right now? Jesus. Okay.
I've been awake since 6 a.m.
Ditto. Leah.
Yes.
The Queen seemed to somehow, by the end of your ride over here, recognize that you just drove over in Jeff, aka Turbo Teen.
Yes, I do remember that part.
But yes, I believe you walked in behind her saying something along the lines of something about it. Well, you know, I told you I had the hookup, something like that.
Yeah. Both go in, just like two, and like not gonna have this conversation in full until we're at the table. The waiter has taken the drink orders and left.
Okay. You definitely have your reservation. There is some oohing and awing over your date. She seems to have, of course, been here before, be recognized. They set you up in a table in the corner. This is very private. A great visual, like everything toward the door. Get settled, get your drinks. They're comping a very expensive bottle of champagne because of course they are. And she has not said a word.
Good champagne. So you know Jeff?
Of course.
Like personally, like, you can sense that. You know, I know you're a fan of magic. Like I get that. So you've met Jeff before.
Of course. Jeffrey has been a member of my flock previously.
Right. Yes. I
As
think I
is his sister, who I believe you have met.
Yeah. Mia, right?
Yes.
Small world.
And getting smaller, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, is this an issue? I'm just gonna come out and ask, because, like, Jeff and I are obviously cool and agreed to give me a ride over here.
I suppose my real question is, how did you convince the superstar to drive you and your date to the restaurant on the eve of their breakout performance within Concord?
Would you believe me if I said it was my winning personality? Because that's like, honestly, swear to God, that's like 85% of it.
She smiles slightly. beginning to know you, as I do, I suppose I could accept that.
Cards on the table. I told you I had the hookups for the concert. Part of that might be that we are working closely with Magic while they are in town.
Oh? How so?
Well, apparently there is a threat to the personages of Magic, and we were asked to do security for it.
Her demeanor immediately changes. She sits up very straight, looks at you very seriously. What sort of danger? Was there a threat posed? By whom?
I was gonna bring this up at least after dessert. Again, I didn't want to ruin the night. I'm sure we're gonna be able to take care of it and keep it safe, but I figured you'd want to know because it is somebody who is not directly affiliated with you, but like tangentially affiliated, has been seen within your court.
Someone has threatened one of my flock, and you know who it is, and you did not tell me?
I only recently, this is all pretty recent, only recently found out about this. And like I said, I didn't want to tell you until we had confirmed it, and I'm sure you're very busy. Didn't want to worry you. But I'll tell you now if you want to know. I just didn't want to ruin your night. You seem very excited about the concert.
How well do you know Mia?
We have had a few conversations. Honest, not as well as I know you. So not all that well. We had one brief conversation after I did the reading on her and sensed some danger. And I talked to her about it, and that's where this all kind of started from. She told me that
She
her
asked
brother,
you to take care of her brother.
yeah.
She sighs deeply, puts a finger to the bridge of her nose.
Again, neither one of us wanted to worry Your Highness.
I've been getting that a lot recently. Nothing that concerns me and mine is something of worry. It is simply of the utmost importance. Do we understand this?
Of course. I'm getting the picture with that. Obviously, I'm not a part of your... I've only recently sort of began socializing within your court, but I'm starting to understand that a bit better.
All right. Now that we have this understanding, why don't you tell me everything that you know after appetizers?
Perfect. There was a salmon spread that I was eyeing on the menu that I really just like feeling right now.
We'll take the entire appetizer menu, please.
Perfect.
Thank you. Noshing to begin for Leah. As for the rest of you, this is gonna require a music change.
I do have to say the music choice really got me. I felt like I was talking to an NPC in Final Fantasy.
You're welcome. I believe the last we left off on the streets of Concord, Max, with a Gus in the back seat of the truck, was speeding, attempting to follow Jeff, aka Turbo Teen, through the dips and the alleys back toward the stadium, when all of a sudden a sleek black sports car was riding your ass.
Well, fuck.
Take it this is the car that you and Sandy saw in the shop?
Sadly, yes, or it's a pretty decent replica.
Right, well,
I'm
they...
gonna clamber into the passenger side seat.
You may want to put on your seatbelt. Things may get a little hairy here.
Yeah. Alright. Click it or ticket or something like that, right?
Well, more like, buckle up or you'll get fuckled up.
You know what? That's fair. Can you get me close?
That's why I needed you to buckle up. And is going to immediately try and brake to just hopefully they will go under us and be crushed, but certainly cause them to have to do something.
Maneuver.
Doing a brake check on them.
Okay. I'm gonna say, given that you are attempting to do some harm with your vehicle, which we are essentially calling a very big weapon.
It's me.
I'm gonna roll to kick some ass.
All right, let me remember how the heck this game works.
So you roll 2d6.
Yep. Okay, so that is plus tough. And I
Yes.
don't think I took the thing that lets me roll with science instead. No. Or not with science, with sharp. But okay. Rolling plus tough. That's still a +1. That's fine.
Thanks for the gift sub, G.
Oh, thank you, G.
Yeah, and that is a 7.
Okay. On a 7+, you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. So, as we are doing this, because of course, given the shenanigans that our dear friends wants to do, I had to create a driving system for Monster of the Week. Fun times. I just got an NPC name that I'm very excited about. Thank you for that redemption, G. That may come in shortly. All right. I think we're officially into racing, which we're gonna kind of treat as combat too. So we step it up a notch.
Yep. I am looking at the truck sheet, and it doesn't say what its harm is, though it does have armor like whoa.
So you have 10 harm points. And for just your straight up ramming, we're gonna say that's gonna be a 2. So all right, how we're gonna do this, Max? So you are decelerating, you're braking according to our
Yes.
system, and as you throw on the brake to catch Raven and her sleek little number off guard. She does attempt to swerve out of the way to get around you, but we'll say that she does sort of connect with the back of the truck on her right side of her car. And both cars are going to take 2 harm, ignore armor.
Okay. And that it ignores magic armor as well. All right. Yes. So I guess that is it for my turn as a driver.
Excellent. Jeff is freaked. Has seen this very familiar vehicle speeding around you, hears the crash, attempting to zoom toward him. He zooms forward faster than you have ever seen him move. And he is trying to get the hell out of here. While Raven's car, Portent, is gonna attempt to get, well, yeah, has gotten around you and is going to ram into the back of Jeff. For as small as a car as it is, this one maneuver seems to really do a number on the tail end of Turbo Teen here. Significant crunching, and has actually managed to catch up with him. So right now, you've got Jeff in the lead, you've got Raven in between, having just rammed into the back of Jeff, and you are right behind her. Anything you would like to do in this moment, Gus?
He slaps Max's arm and then like winces in pain because it's the metal one.
Metal
Get
one's
ahead
the
of her.
left, but
Oh, it's the left one. Okay.
Yep.
He just hits his arm, Max's arm.
Yep.
Get ahead of her.
can do.
I don't remember if there's like an assist for rolls. Help someone out.
Yeah, you can help out. So with the help out with our fun bonds, go ahead and instead of using cool, go ahead and use whatever
bond
you
with
have as a bond with Max.
Ooh. 5 and 3 is 8 and 9.
Okay.
Okay.
So how appropriate. You successfully give him, I believe, a +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you put yourself in danger. Huh, who would have thought?
Oh, yeah, no. So, Gus is rolling down the window and unbuckling himself.
What did I just tell you?
Trust me. And he's going to try and shimmy out. That's how he's putting himself in danger.
Okay. We've got a just now finally corporeal and alive Gus climbing out of a moving vehicle. Max, what are you doing?
So if I were to do just one accelerate, would that get me ahead, assuming I rolled well enough, or would that bring me up even?
I think that would bring you up even to her.
Okay. Then
If you wanted to get ahead, you could use one of your vehicle moves.
Yep. So because Gus was saying get ahead, I'm gonna start flipping a couple levers, turn some dials, and kind of yell at Gus's legs that are presumably still kind of in the window of like, you better hold on. I'm not explaining this to Gwen.
And does the truck have a bike rack on top?
Yeah, I mean there's some stuff there. Yeah. but gonna hit the Nas and accelerate 2 ranges.
All right. You feel the kick. It's almost like shooting off a really big shotgun. You are both sort of thrown back with this extra bit of acceleration. The Nas kicks in, and you manage to cut. You're actually kind of right next to Jeff at this point. But you are now ahead of Raven's vehicle.
Well, gonna set out what I want to do. Well, set out to do what I was gonna do. Gus
Okay.
jumps
You're jumping.
onto Raven's vehicle.
You're jumping onto Raven's car. Because of course you are. Yes, you're jumping onto Raven's car. Awesome. For what purpose? I think will affect the roll here.
Basically get on top and then use his dagger to peel back the hood like a can of sardines.
I think that would be a kick some ass then, sir. Why don't you roll a kick some ass?
I will roll some kick some ass. Okay. +2 to this. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 13.
Okay. Well, I don't think we're at the point of advancing any moves, but yeah,
Yet.
on a 10 plus, you can choose an extra effect.
Inflict terrible harms.
You can gain a +1 forward or +1 forward to another hunter. You can inflict some terrible harm. You can suffer less, or you could force them where you want them.
No. Tell me if this is too out of pocket. I want to force them where you want them,
Okay.
and it's probably going to take 2 actions, but I kind of want to grapple her.
Interesting. Okay. I think we'll make this work. Gus, please describe this epic, fucking ridiculous jump onto the roof of a speeding vehicle for us, please.
He essentially muscles up onto the roof of the truck, goes to his back holster and pulls out the dagger spinny in his hand. He takes a step forward and then just leaps, and he does the barbarian
you're using the dagger.
Yeah.
That is also an important point. Okay, continue.
And he basically bounces off the top of the windshield but sinks the dagger onto the roof of the car to stop himself.
Okay.
And if it's like a cinematic thing, the dagger point is like right next to Raven's head.
It absolutely is. We do a smash cut of Gus nearly in slow-mo leaping onto the top of the vehicle, slamming down, and cut to the blade. We'll even say it just nicks her cheek as you, like butter, cut through the roof of Portent Raven's baby. And she's pissed. Less even about you just cut her, you just cut a hole in the roof of her baby. But in that moment, quite obviously distracted, she's gonna veer a little bit. Where do you want her to go, Gus?
Can I get her to slow down a little bit so Max can interpose himself between Turbo Teen and her?
Yeah, absolutely. In this moment of confusion and rage, she does break slightly and gives Max a moment to cut in front. We are back where we were. Max sandwiched between 2 very shiny sports cars. And we cut to a brightly lit, very animated and raucous green room where, of course, the 4 very excited young werewolves who were told to keep their shit together because they're professionals and they're here for a job, so don't bother the band too much, are of course bothering the shit out of the band, but they don't mind. They're in real good spirits. They're excited to have some excited fans. But I just called you Leo while I'm looking at Val while I say this. Juno and Sandy. Things are pretty good. The guys are in makeup and hair. They're chatting. They're chatting with the werewolves that are here too. Things are pretty good. Except you haven't heard back yet.
So, looks like things are in order right now. The gentlemen are chatting it up with our backup security, and there are only 4 of them.
Oh no, I don't remember any of their names.
I don't remember any of these children's names either.
Noah, Caleb, Susan,
The same things.
Gregory.
I was about to say, Wally, you named them.
I
You
did. I did.
You
name them.
said Susan, Gregory, and
I
then
know one
I
of them is
forget
Caleb.
the last one, and then we had Caleb.
Yeah.
Caleb was
Well, the last one is Taylor, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, and Taylor. Okay, obviously. So
Now.
Gregory, Susan, Taylor, and Caleb are
Yeah.
the big fan folks,
Noah's the chill one. Who I
and Noah's the children.
I'm starting to get worried.
Well, why don't we call the others to check in on them to see if everything is okay? If that would ease your mind.
Maybe a little bit. Who's more likely to answer?
Probably Max.
He doesn't like to talk on the phone while he's driving.
Oh, that's very true. Gus.
Gus never answers the damn phone.
That is also true. He
Sorry.
never answers his phone. He does not. Well, there's Leah.
There's no way she knows what's going on. Please don't tell her I said that.
I won't tell her you said that.
That sounded way meaner than I meant for it to. I'll just call Max, and if he doesn't answer, I'll just call Gus.
Yes, let's do that.
Just briefly cutting here, Max has tried to get Siri to call Juno and has just completely failed. Is like screaming at his phone, like, Siri, call Juno! And it's just
now
not
playing
working.
album by Bono.
Because he has an Android.
Yeah.
Yes, because he has an Android.
Yeah.
Max, it's
YouTube
Bixby or
is just
Google on
blaring in the car currently. It's that you remember that YouTube album that got forced onto everyone's phones?
iPod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you couldn't get it off. Yeah, it's just blaring that in the cab of the truck now, Max.
Oh, Juno. Hello. I guess
Oh my God, you
the
answered.
phone
Are you
decided
okay?
to. Well, I am. Gus just jumped off the truck and is
Why?
hanging because I think Raven's chasing us. She's already hit Jeff. Gus is hanging on to the car. He's stabbed his dagger in there.
Can you drop me your location?
Siri, send location.
You have to ask Google on your phone.
Right. Google, send location. When did they change Siri's name to Google?
Since you never had an iPhone. I'm bringing Sandy.
I'm really tempted to like make Max like a technology role of some kind right now, but I'm not going to. It's fine.
The problem is that he's like too big brain
Yeah, that's
technology
it
for
is.
it. Like he's too smart for this bullshit.
Yes.
I'm bringing Sandy.
Yes,
Bring
please.
me where? Where are we going?
Sandy, we're going.
Where are we going?
Bye.
Where are we going? Juno, where are we going?
Grab on.
Grab on to. What do you mean grab on?
Juno turns around and starts to shapeshift.
Okay. And he transforms into a cat and will hop up onto Juno's back and just like cling to it.
Looks at the the children. Behave. Noah's in charge. I mean it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll watch everybody. What's happening?
Nothing. It's like mid-transformation, like busts through the door. Hoping Sandy's like holding on to her shoulder.
I am
or something.
holding on to her shoulders for dear life.
Doesn't even feel it. Runs out into the street. Is gonna transform into just a wolf because they're fast as hell.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the fastest wolves cap out at like 47 miles per hour?
Holy shit.
And I have preternatural speed.
So you take a +1 when you run in.
When they run, so I'm gonna just hope Sandy can hold on.
I am just
and run
for dear
really
life.
fast.
Okay. I feel like, yeah, running across half the city in time to be helpful seems like it needs to be a role of some kind, but I'm trying to decide what that role would be. No, we are not that chill right now, Spotify. We are not that chill.
Oh, well, can I argue for weird because my weird move is no limits?
Yes, I think.
Am I just really good at one thing and it's running?
Wait.
But don't you
I
know
just
that
felt
is
like
but,
running.
but Savvy, don't you know that's the Juno family secret technique?
Wait till Juno learns she can kick. It's over for all you fools. Yeah, when you push your body past its limits. When you push your physical body past its limits, roll weird.
I think that would be a perfect example of this. Absolutely. Go for it.
I forgot I did that. I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Holy shit.
11, 14, 15. 15 for running. 15.
15 for running. Okay. On no limits. On a 10 or more, your body obeys your will to the limits of physical possibility for a moment. Yeah, I think we can definitely count that as a preternatural burst of speed to get you the heck out of the park. We see a literal wolf burst out from the back doors of Animus Park. Fans crowded around start screaming, having no idea what's happening, just bursting through, having to barrel through or run around, just bodies upon bodies, because the stadium's beginning to fill up, y'all. We're only about an hour and a half, 2 hours out from the performance. Yes.
Wolf can jump about 12 feet.
Just
Well, we definitely
soaring over
get
the
one of
crowd.
those. I love the idea of just, bouncing around like fans with big like magic signs covered in glitter and stickers and all of the boys' faces plastered on it. There's a banner, and Juno, you literally jump like a fucking college football team through, as they enter a stadium, through a magic banner, soaring over these fans, and take off into the city to join the fray to protect Turbo Teen. I don't even know what I'm saying when we play this game sometimes, guys. That is a sentence that just came out of my mouth. What the hell is happening? Okay.
All I know is that I Googled this earlier, and I know wolves can easily clear a 10-foot fence.
It's fucking amazing.
They're so good. Maybe they'll think somebody's dog just got loose.
Just a big dog. Yes, a really big dog.
Juno's not really thinking about it right now.
Gigantic grizzly bear-sized dog.
My
Absolutely.
service animal.
Wolf very big.
Yeah,
Wolf.
they big.
Max, as you get off of the phone, or I imagine just like let the phone like sort of fall out of your hands.
And he's
as
probably
you-
got one of the things to like stick it onto the windshield or the
I
AC
have one of
vents.
those. Am I a dad? Oh no.
You're
I have one of those,
responsible.
too.
We're just responsible. There we go.
If you look around the group and you don't see someone who's the dad, you're the dad.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's the
I
rule.
see 5 dads in front of me.
I resemble that remark.
Oh, can I say one more thing before we cut away? Sorry.
Yes, please.
Call Leah!
Right? Yes, right. Call Lee.
Does
Pulls out
it?
his phone while like, call Lee.
You're telling me you don't have a kitty-sized Bluetooth?
I do not have a kitty-sized Bluetooth.
It would be a blue fang.
Amazing. Max and Gus. Max, you are right behind Jeff in this moment, and Gus, you are holding on with a dagger into the roof of a very fast-moving vehicle. And of course, Gus, you hear from inside, pretty close to you, actually, all things considered, from inside this vehicle, you hear a very loud, shouting, annoyed voice say, "Ugh, Big Shiv, take care of this." As from the passenger side of this vehicle,
Big Shiv?
Big Shiv is the NPC name that was submitted by G. Thank you so much for that name, G. Appreciated. As a gigantic Sasquatch comes out of the passenger side window as similarly to you just now there, Gus. And he is holding in his hand a literal club.
Am I gonna have a knife fight on top of a moving vehicle
With Bigfoot.
with
Maybe.
Bigfoot?
Maybe.
This is like a stage at a TMNT. I'm just saying.
This is 100% a boss fight in TMNT.
It's like that Bigfoot hunting game where he just shows up and slams you into the ground
Yeah,
and runs
that's
away.
it.
Gus like
Where you can take all the sticks.
is.
I mean, Gus is
prone.
Markiplier. Okay.
Hey
well,
everybody,
I've always
I'm
known Gus as
Markiplier.
Markiplier.
Gus turns, looks at the Sasquatch. How big is the hole my knife made?
I mean, the dagger is pretty sizable. I would say the hole is at least like 2 inches across.
Fuck. Alright. Hear me out. Ignoring the Sasquatch. Gus is gonna
Alright.
cut a hole in the roof.
Okay. I won't make you even roll for that. That's not that difficult to do, considering what you've already done, okay?
Cool. But if I do get a roll, I want to grab Raven.
Okay. Let's resolve a few of these things at once.
Let's do it.
Because though you are ignoring Big Shiv,
He's not ignoring
Big
me.
Shiv is not ignoring you. So, you are... You know what? I'll let you roll to act under pressure right now, as Big Shiv is definitely going to attempt to wallop you in the head with a very large club. So let's see if that happens.
I love my Curse of Strahd dice. I got double 5, so that's a 12.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, you literally are just ignoring him, and through that, because you literally give no shit about what he's doing right now, you manage to put your head down to work very diligently at this large hole that you are making in the roof of Portent, Raven's baby. And
I think like Gus gets like almost done, and then he like senses something, tilts his head to the side, and the club goes down onto the cut, and it just slams the roof down a little bit, so there's a hole now.
Love it. I love it. Max, what would you like to do in this moment? You are about, well, you definitely have Raven behind you. It has decelerated a little bit, but behind you, and you still have Jeff in front of you, who is still just taking off as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think for
Raven is fast, and your car is even pretty fast, especially with a little bit of a kick from Nas. Jeff is unbelievably fast in this form.
His name is Lil Nas X.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Thank you. We named that
Put
child.
some respect on that boy's name.
Thank you. We named that child.
I'm going to literally
We all watched the
rename.
Montero music video.
I'm going to now
have
rename
not.
the vehicle move that I've sent to Alex as Little Nas X. Little Nas X. There we go. You're all welcome.
I think what I would like to do in this moment is to keep steady, which will allow me to do something else.
Yes, it will.
Which in this case, Max is gonna very quickly taps in a certain sequence with his prosthetic arm, and the arm starts glowing with some crackling energy. Haven't tried this in a moving vehicle yet. And lowers the window, sticks his arm out and tries to angle it back, and is gonna shoot off his lightning gun.
Oh god, I thought you were about to say repulsor blast.
No.
Shit.
So the tags on the lightning gun, we've got 3 harm, close, loud, electricity, batteries, which is essentially reload.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to kick some ass.
And I still have the +1 from Gus's help earlier. How do I add 1 more here? There we go. That's a 12.
Yeah. Go ahead and pick something a little extra. You're still gonna trade some harm here. Since this is you, this is going to Max. But what little extra would you like? Would you like to take a little less harm? Would you like to do more harm?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a little less because I am in the truck, which has a lot of armor to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll say that. We haven't seen the lightning gun yet. What does this look like? I'm curious.
So I think whereas before when it had been the shotgun, kind of like the hand just opened up to become the barrel. In this case, like the fingers start forming like a cone to help direct the lightning blast. And like it's a little awkward with the angle and trying to look in the mirror and stuff, but he manages to get it lined up and just like essentially Emperor Palpatine's back at the at Portent. And I think hits, maybe a tire, maybe the front of the car and goes into the engine block. The aim isn't too precise here, but just trying to hit something that isn't Gus back there.
Amazing. So, Give me it was 3 harm. Yes, 3 harm
Yes.
electricity.
Yeah, 3 harm, close, loud, electricity, and batteries.
Got it. Okay. You definitely blow a sizable hole into the side of Portent here. However, we'll say that because it is so close, we'll say there is a little bit of shock back. And you are also going to take 2 harm.
Okay, and I have 1 armor from my science armor, whatever that
Hey!
is.
So that'd just be 1.
Yep.
Too smart to get shot.
Too smart to get shot. But yeah. You, even from here, hear Raven scream from inside the inside Portent. You're gathering not because she got hit, because it was actually like near the back of the car. It's because you all are destroying her baby and she's pissed. Anything else from Gus in this moment? Because Raven is about to do something that may affect, you, Big Shiv, really everyone at this point. Tell me what's up.
I mean, I'm reaching down for her. I just
Okay.
need to get a hand on her.
Okay. What are we attempting to do here?
Oh, I'm teleporting with her.
Oh. Okay. Let's say for this, I'll say this'll be another kick some ass to actually get a good hold on her before we can attempt this. So yeah, roll a kick some ass.
Okay. I'll be taking some damage here at 8.
An 8. Okay. So, and you're just trying to put hands on her, right? Like you're not going after her with the dagger?
No.
All right. So, steadying yourself, I will say, with the dagger still sort of through the hole that you've made in this car, you reach into this jagged hole, and root around, and you grab a handful of what feels like cloth and leather, and grabbing at the back of Raven's jacket. But in your haste to get hands on her, you again rip your arm down that jagged metal opening that you have made here, and you are going to take 2 harm.
Does it ignore armor?
It does not, which, god damn it, I should make it more. I forget that you brush that shit off like it's nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Chosen.
Here comes the fun part. Whenever I take harm, I can roll cool. And on a 10 plus, I heal 2. On a 7 to 9, I heal 1.
Right, so you heal in this moment.
Well, I have to
it's
roll
amazing.
first.
No, no, it's fine.
Oh,
All
no!
right, so
I instead take 1 harm.
darn.
My
But you do seem to have a pretty good hold on her, at least for the moment. Because with a primal scream of rage at this situation, Raven is going to use her own Lil Nas X and
no.
barrel forward, attempting to ram into the back of the truck. So if I could have both Max and Gus roll to act under pressure here. Max to keep control of the truck, and Gus to stay on top of the roof.
10 for Gus.
10? All right. You have a firm grip on Raven in this moment, which is a good thing, because it's the only thing keeping you on the roof right now. Max?
That's only a 5 for me.
That is a failure, my friend.
I'll take that experience.
Absolutely. Max, you feel like you should expect it given the situation, but the ferocity of this slam definitely takes you off guard. Like, you feel your teeth rattle in your own head. And in that moment, the truck is gonna take 4 harm.
What does armor do to that? Or does that ignore?
It would not ignore, so you can go and
Okay,
use your
so
armor
then
with
that only does 1 harm.
She's a hefty truck. But this does cause you to veer slightly off course. So instead of being directly behind Jeff in this moment, and again, not directly behind, there are a couple cars lengths between you and Jeff in this moment, given how fast he's going. But you do veer off slightly to the left, which does allow some room for Raven to cut in between with a Gus on top. Things are getting intense. How are our wolf and kitty cat doing? I haven't forgotten you, Leah. There's just some
Well, you're about to get a phone
circumstances
call.
happening.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm all
yeah.
good. Yeah. No, y'all take care of this. I don't need to be brought into this. I'm good. You just get out here.
Yeah, so Wolf and Kitty Cat, how we doing?
Sandy is trying to cling on for dear life while trying to call Leah.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how fast Juno's running right now. Because wolves top out at 47.
And that big old burst of speed you had, let's say at least for the first minute or two, you doubled that.
And that's no limits. And then she's also just preternaturally fast.
Exactly. Pretty goddamn fast, if we want to put it really specifically. Pretty damn fast.
I mean, Juno's laser focused, I think. So.
Okay. I'll say then that at this point, given this is not quiet.
Far from.
We all imagine New York City, which is kind of where we're at with Concord, usually full of cars. There are not those. There are bikes. There are scooters. And a couple blocks from you, very audibly, are 3 very loud motor vehicles, screeching and crunching, and people are now yelling and very, very much noticing the catastrophe happening a couple blocks away at this point, Juno.
Okay. I mean, I know exactly what I'm going to do. So, Sandy, if you want to do anything between now and a couple of blocks, now is the time.
The only thing right now, Sandy is trying his best to call Leah and get in contact with her, but then he looks up and sees that Juno is about to do something buck wild, and he just goes, nope, and just bails right off of Juno's back, and just bails right off of Juno's back at the last minute, and just tumbles across the floor like a cat does when they land on their feet, and does a little cat land and then tumbles and just goes, huh. Nope.
Well, let's see if that actually does happen. You're going, 80 miles an
80
hour right
miles,
now
yes.
on a Juno?
I
Can
sure
you
am.
roll to act under pressure to see if cats always do land on their feet?
Will. Act under pressure. Okay. It's a +1. That is a 9.
Okay. So fairly successfully here. All right. I'm gonna give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price.
I will go with.
See. Okay. Here we go. Sandy, you're either going to land rough and take some damage,
Okay.
but keep your phone. Or you're gonna have to bail your phone, which at this speed is going to be destroyed, but not take the harm.
Is the phone in an OtterBox?
No, Sandy lives dangerously.
He's too cool for one.
No phone case, no screen protector.
Yes, Sandy lives way too dangerously.
He just buys a new one.
Yeah. Because he was told to call Leah, he will take the hit. Because he knows he has to call Leah right now. And he wants to talk to Leah right now.
Okay. Sandy, you bail, eject from this very fast moving wolf.
I think it's like all Juno hears is Sandy just go, nope. And you just feel a weight release off your back as you see a tiny hairless cat just get like launches off your back, and you just see him like fall off of you from the side, and you see him right next to your face for a quick second, and he's like, and he just like physics kicks in, and he's just like left behind her.
I love the idea of this phone being so precious in this moment that you just turn into this little ball of knot fur and just tumble ass over tea kettle very quickly. Road rash is a bitch.
And I have no fur to buy.
And you have no fur at
That's
all.
like your whole day, my dude.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you take 3 harm in this moment.
Okay.
Cause you a little guy right now, and that was rough.
Yeah, you just see him tumble hard and just boop, 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 boop. And he's just clinging onto the phone for like dear life. And afterwards he just stands up on all fours, shakes his head, shakily puts a paw onto the phone, hits the icon he has set for Leah, and waits. Yeah, you better pick up, Leah, I swear. If you are ghosting me, if you are trying to ignore me, please pick up, Leah. I swear to God, if you don't pick up right now.
Leah. Appetizers has become a couple of rounds of oysters, which has become another bottle of champagne, which has turned into you ordering your main entrees, and canoodling in the booth a little bit, But the queen is definitely after that more tense conversation, and your mutual understanding of her duties as the Queen of Mirrors, in a much better mood. And she is in the middle of a rousing story about some of her younger escapades, pranking her cousin, the Fae King, when your phone vibrates.
My humps begins to go off. Just blasting in the restaurant has not been diminished at all. So I'm so sorry about that.
Do you need to take that?
It's the. Remember telling you about the thing with magic and all that? We were going to talk about that in a second. One of my friends, co-workers, who is currently looking over them.
I'll go powder my nose and give you some privacy.
It'll just take a second. Sorry. I do want to hear the rest of that story though, because it sounds great.
That's one of the reasons he hates me. Let's just put it that way. And she slides out of the booth and heads toward the restroom.
Sandy, what do you want?
How's your day going, by the way? I was having a good conversation. Did you get the souvenir?
No, currently working my way through the crudité. Please, do you need anything?
Yes. Yes, actually a very important thing right now. Juno is currently chasing down Raven and Jeff, who are being currently sandwiched between Max and Gusford. So, things are going quite stressful right now. How are you on your end, and are you fixing this? Because things are about to get very, very chaotic very soon.
I'm judging the fact that I'm hearing car noises in the background saying this is not a sexy innuendo that you're making, and these are like, this is like car shit that's going on right now, like danger kind of stuff.
Yes, that is what I mean. It's not sexy innuendo. I mean, come on. If I was sexy innuendo, I would just say that they're in the middle of a fucking orgy with Raven. But no, they're not. They're being chased by her car.
Okay. Well, do you want a pep talk or?
We need to end this. How are you on your end with this?
I am working very hard on this. We're discussing the finer details of Fae politics currently, in an effort to transition into our current I mean, okay, I'm working a lot of angles right now. Obviously, trying to get laid while dealing with multiple crises that have been thrown into my lap is not how I wanted to spend my evening. But
I would never want to deny you a moment of carnal fun because I am your friend. I consider that a great thing to do. However, our dear friends might get hurt, and Juno is quite perturbed about this.
I know. Juno and I have had words about it. A part of this is dealing with stuff for Juno. I have like 3 things on my list. Very important, very fraught conversations that I'm now going to have. And my boss showed up out of nowhere.
Oh.
So.
Right. Is he there?
Not currently. But he could show up at any fucking moment, so.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? Because if I show do you want me to go running out of the restaurant, run across the street, hijack a car, come tearing into the behind all, and do what exactly? What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, but
I don't shoot laser beams out of my eyes. I don't turn into a big fucking wolf. I don't have a magic robot arm. I'm not half ghost. I'm just a normal person that sees the future sometimes.
You're absolutely right. You're just a normal person who can see the future. And I trust you with those skills.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this into your hands, but please, things are getting rough out here.
I know. I promise I am dealing with the issue. So I haven't seen any visions of any of you dying. So positive. I'm sure you're all gonna be fine.
I'll take that as a win. Please, just get this done. And he will hang up, and he then slumps over because he got hurt.
Love you too, Mom. Jeez.
we're gonna do some quick little cuts here, visually before we take our break. One, I need some more intense music here. Juno. After, Kitty Sandy, didn't really feel like a lot of weight, until he bailed. And then you're like, oh shit, well, here we go. You almost literally fly toward the sounds, very, very loud in your acute ears. And cute, acute and cute. Toward this fray. Juno, you take in many things at once here. You see your buddy Gus, like car surfing on the top of what you imagine was a really sleek, shiny car, but is now looking a little rough. You see Max sort of trying to pick up a little bit of speed more off to the side here. And you see a bright yellow sports car, which you would imagine to be Jeff, with its rear end almost entirely crumpled in, attempting to speed away. And as you get within sort of range to jump into this fray, you see that sleek, shiny black car careen forward and take one more very violent ram into the back of this yellow sports car, which within mere moments of this connection is no longer a yellow sports car, as you see the now Fae again form of Jeff sort of careen into the windshield of the black car and then roll off to the side. He does move for a moment, and then slowly starts to get up onto his hands and knees. The black car does one of those sick, quick brakes, sort of spins out, drifts to flip around in the other direction. Which, Gus, in this moment, I'm going to say you still have a really nice grip onto Raven, so you don't go careening off. But in your close proximity there, Gus, you do hear Raven say, "Fuck. Shiv, go. She's not here." And you watch the Bigfoot vanish.
If Gus can see Juno, he locks eyes with her. And... fuck. He'll yell to her, Jeff isn't who they want, before there's that blinding light that appears around him.
Leah, as you get off of your phone call with Sandy, you put your phone away, kind of look around, and you spot toward the alcove, toward the restrooms, the Queen, who has her phone to her ear and very serious look on her face. Looks like she's clicking through some things. Straightens very quickly and looks directly at you. Looks as if she's going to start walking back toward you before you see the massive form of a Sasquatch appear directly behind her, wrap their arms around her, and vanish. And that's where we're gonna get to break.
Yeah, I think you just got your date stolen.
Son of a
Teleporting
bitch, I'm gonna get nothing
Bigfoot!
I told you guys this is a power grab. I didn't know it was a literal one.
Yeah.
Oh man, lots is happening. So we'll go break.
I'm gonna fight somebody.
Okay, we'll have a little feeling happy. Oh, before we go to break, thanks for hanging out with us so far tonight, everybody. We're gonna take a quick one, like a tight 10. So please, take a break, take a bio break, refresh yourselves, refresh your drinks. Dad, any advice as we go on to break? What should we do on break?
Clear out your inboxes. Check your messages. Might prevent some miscommunications if you're just ignoring a whole bunch of unread messages.
It's a really good point. You never know when there might be an emergency or something. Yeah. On that note, stick around, everybody, cause we've got a lot to do when we return. So see you soon. Welcome back, everybody. We have taken a break. We have refreshed ourselves. We've refreshed our drinks. I got cozy because I was still in office Sid mode. I got cozy in my Gubba Bump Shrimp
Bump.
Corporation tank. This is a lovely merch item that I believe is still in our Stream Elements merch store, along with
Oh, yeah.
that lovely little number that RJ is sporting. Wake up
It's
every day.
probably
and
the
fight
best
karma
thing I've ever
period.
designed. Is
So
this
good.
shrimp shirt.
So fucking good. Definitely check them out. At this point, half of my wardrobe is GGK gear. It's pretty great. Yeah, we appreciate it, and just let us know when you're wearing it, because that's fun. We
Next
like
on my
that.
list is booty shorts with weird stuff on them. So once I figure that out, it's over for you
Oh,
guys.
it's a wrap. I'm gonna be modeling off my ass 24/7.
That's
Just
all
I'll
I'm
be
gonna be
showing our
wearing.
asses on stream. And
It's just gonna be GGK tanks and booty shorts, and that's it. That's just all.
I'm fine with that.
Yes.
I'm totally fine with that.
Yes. All right. Last we left off, the Queen of the Fae was just kidnapped by a giant Sasquatch named Big Shiv. Because that's also a sentence that just came out of my mouth, and is completely canonical. What the fuck is this game even?
We say a lot of stuff that sounds like sex stuff.
It's true.
Like
It's
a
true.
lot of stuff.
I mean, I feel at the very least we need some sort of just reaction shot from Leah. Leah, yeah, you saw a gigantic Sasquatch person wrap their arms around the Queen of Mirrors and disappear from the middle of the restaurant.
Picks up her phone, Call Sandy back.
Hello?
Hey, Sandy.
Yes?
I think we have a problem.
What happened?
Queen just got kidnapped.
Excuse me?
Yep, by Big Bigfoot.
By a Bigfoot?
Yep.
Okay. I need you to do me a favor.
Yep.
I'm gonna send you a pin. And I'm gonna need you to pick me up. Because
In what? I don't have a
No, I am very badly injured right now.
Where's
in-
everyone else?
Probably, I would to say about, half a mile ahead of me.
Okay. Why don't I just... Are they still doing shit?
Hold on. Yep. I saw a flash. Yep.
Great. All right. Well, I'll start walking over.
Thank you. Here's where I'm at. And he sends a pin to the location. Do hurry up. I'm going to pass out now.
Okay. All right. I'll see you in a bit.
See you there. And he slumps over again.
Grabs the bottle of champagne. Downs whatever's left in it. Stands up from the table. Rummages around in her pocket for a few dollars that she has. Throws that down the table and then leaves through the side entrance.
Stay classy, Leah.
This better be a restaurant where they pay their servers a living wage, because if somebody did that to me when I was
yes.
waiting tables, I had to pay their bill.
This is our fantasy game where every single person in a service industry job makes full benefits, makes a living wage, the whole everything. Because this
Actually,
is
know
our
what she
fantasy.
does?
Excellent.
She thinks. She goes back in. She roots around. She pulls out Gus's credit card, puts that down on the table, and then leaves. Don't ask where she got it. She leaves.
Like a smash cut to like Sandy, like, hey Leah, here's Gus's credit card. Don't say I gave it to you. And smash cut back.
Smash cut over. Hey, Gwen, have you seen my MasterCard?
No? Didn't you lend it to Sandy, though?
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll get it back from her later.
Yeah.
Was the credit card ever ghostly, or did it become corporeal again when Gus
It's his
did?
old
Or
card.
He had a real business.
Or is the
He would
literal
have had to have
first
a
thing
real
that Gus
bank
did when he
account.
became
It's true.
corporeal, get a new credit card?
No, we said the phone. The phone.
They're
also.
incredibly easy to get, guys. They're basically just handing out credit cards on
They
street
really
corners.
do.
It's
Credit cards
probably
and
a
student loans.
It's probably she stole Gus's identity and got her own credit card in Gus's name.
Yeah.
That's also a distinct possibility. We will get into the ins and outs of identity theft shortly. In the meantime, Leah dines and dashes. Well, not technically. Leah foots the bill to Gus. This is too. I'm sorry. I love this song, but it's too happy for right now.
It is.
I'm extremely unhappy.
Yeah, I think most of us are.
I do mean Juno. I don't mean me. I'm having a great time. Guys, I'm so sleepy. Oh, I'm not used to working full time. I'm having a great time. Juno's not.
Good. Yeah. There's a lot happening in this alleyway, y'all. Portent is busted to hell and flipped all the way around back toward you in your still functional truck there, Max. However, Jeff looking very poorly, is sort of now attempting to stand, like bracing himself against like the wall of the alleyway. Bloody nose, scuffed to hell. Yeah. Oh yeah, Gus, you're still on top of the now stopped portent with a hand on Raven's collar.
Oh, he was teleporting.
Oh shit. Okay. We'll come to
Max and
that.
I will
in a
clean up the
moment.
mess.
So Juno.
And what Juno doesn't say out loud is, what else is new?
But she definitely thinks it in her head. Definitely.
And then immediately feels bad about it.
Naturally. Yeah, Juno, you've run up to this scene. The Portent car has stopped. Gus has said this to you, and then there is a bright flash, and Gus is no longer there. And neither is Raven. But your dad is. And a very fucked up member.
Did you take her with you?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're gonna get to that in just a second.
I do need to roll.
Because, yeah, you do need to roll
I'm
for that.
going to lose my mind if everybody keeps teleporting away from Juno.
Sandy didn't teleport per se.
I did not teleport. I let physics take over.
That's not better.
I mean, you know where I'm at least.
We're having a group meeting when this is over. And the meeting is everyone behaves like a group from now on.
Yeah, this is the scene that you arrive into, Juno.
I think there's just a really low growl. Juno is going to shapeshift into her hybrid form because it's still very fast, but also big and strong. Kind of, very quickly, too quickly, probably freaks him out. Make her way over to Jeff.
Oh my god. Hey. Shit.
Just sort of nods, gives him like a little nose boop, picks him up, puts him in the truck.
Okay. Yeah.
It just kind of looks at Max because Juno had like 7 plans and now thinks she can't do any of them.
Okay, kid, how you feeling? As Max is like leaning back and rifling through a bag that's in the cab of the truck, and it's gonna try and do some first aid of some kind on him.
Excellent. He's just sort of dabbing at his nose and his mouth. Do you mean? No, not that dab. But. Okay. I think I need like a tampon and some concealer, and I think the makeup techs can do the rest.
Juno definitely has both of those things in Max's glove box.
Yeah. Yeah, I think upon hearing that, like, stops going through the bag of like weird shit and just goes to the glove box to help get them out.
Yeah, literally does the whole like sticks the tampon up his nose to get the bleeding staunched, like pulls down the mirror to try to like fix his face up a little bit. He's still like ripped to shit. It's not just his face, like he is road rashed, like he's a mess right now, but he is very very adamant at trying to fix himself up real quick.
I think just in like a very low voice, Juno's like, you should take him back.
Yeah, I will, I guess, take over. I'll get him back, and we'll figure out if I should stick around there or if I should come help you all with the rest of this. How were things when you left?
Fine.
Okay, so maybe I'll be able to leave him with them and come back.
The kids are there. The wolf pack.
Okay. Pam's there too, so between them they should be okay.
Where's Leah?
Last we saw her, she was at some fancy ass restaurant.
I dropped her and Her Majesty off at that surf and turf spot close to the stadium. Look, why did they leave? I thought she was gonna kill me.
Don't know.
It sounded like Gus was saying that they're not actually after you. They thought you'd have someone with you.
Either Queen or Leah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, whatever you need to do, just make sure they're okay. Keep me posted. Shit. I'm sorry. I would come. I have to.
Yeah, we gotta get
No
you.
apologies.
You're about to miss sound check.
Shit. He starts like very shakily doing scales and trying to put makeup on his very busted ass face.
Drink some water.
Yeah.
That's like half a dozen water bottles in the car.
Fancy restaurant. Juno's gonna bolt to the last place she saw Sandy.
You just see Sandy scratched up like to high heck because I got 4 harm. Like he looks really bad and
That's
he's
so
like kind of
funny.
like, yeah, he's like laying around his phone and he's just laying there on his side, eyes closed, because I couldn't
gonna-
use my berserker move because I wasn't in a fight.
Just gonna very gently pick him up. Take his phone, set it in his little lap.
When you pick him up, he kind of like starts a bit like right, yeah, and then he just like mumbles a bit and just slowly falls back unconscious.
I'm gonna try to run towards where she thinks Leah might be. There's gotta be like a strip, right, where like all the restaurants and stuff are, I assume.
Oh yeah. But I will remind you, as much as you all carouse with soups, not everyone in this world is a soup.
Yeah,
You
no, once
are-
she gets closer, we'll turn back into Juno.
Okay.
Still hold Sandy.
We'll hold there for a moment. Gus Defer, my boy.
Hi.
You were rolling, I believe, to teleport with Zara, aka Raven.
Well, you'll see, MC.
Uh-huh.
I could roll, or I could spend a point of luck to take her with me to where I want.
This is true. Is that what you would like to do?
I am, and as the chosen, as when I spend a point of luck, my fate rears its head.
Yes, it does. Okay.
Or something from my fate gets played.
Uh-huh.
For those in chat, my fate is attacked by monsters. Heroic is divine help and sacrifice. Doom is you can't save everyone, and doubt.
Okay. Please go ahead and forward those over to me in
Yes.
a message if you don't mind.
Will.
I have an idea.
Did I hit Control V or Control? I hit Control X. Oops.
Then, Gus, you successfully have nabbed Zara and taken her where you would like to take her. Where have you taken her?
It is hot. It is damp. It is verdant. It's the jungle.
Okay. Let's find those sort of half-formed notes real quick. Thanks, RJ. Okay.
You can't say I don't keep it interesting.
No. It is pitch black. Through the extremely thick canopy, where I'm assuming you have appeared yourself. Usually have to be somewhere you're familiar with. I'm guessing this is
It's a place I've visited
so.
and a person I'm familiar with.
Yeah, you definitely have a hold on her, which is a good thing, because I don't know that you can really see jack shit right now. But the sounds of very strange creatures, calls, shrieks, make me find some fucking creepy jungle music. What the fuck, RJ? Okay.
This is fine. That's pretty good. With a hand still on her collar, Gus reaches for his phone and flips the light on. Huh. Well, a lot darker than I remembered, and he'll release her.
What the fuck?
Welcome to the wildest ride of your life. Listen, Raven, was it? I'm gonna outline a few things for you if you want to get out of here alive. You can nod your head if you understand what I'm saying.
Fuck you.
1. You detail to me your plans, why you're after Jeff and who you're actually after. 2. You drop your hold on Juno. And finally, 3, no funny moves. Because, everything here is attracted to blood, and I'm a fucking smorgasbord. And he'll shine a light on the cut on his arm.
I would say this is definitely a role to manipulate.
11.
Fuck, man. You have been on fire with these tonight.
My curse of Strahd dice. I love them.
On a 10 plus, they'll do it for the reason you gave them. If you asked too much, they'll tell you the minimum it would take for them to do it, or if there's no way that they would do it. God damn it, chat. I can't read chat while I'm trying to run this game. Fuck. Welcome to the jungle. You see her in the near blinding light of your phone, Gus, dart her eyes around to you, to her, the pitch black surroundings, jumps a little bit at the, quite frankly, terrifying sounds coming from deeper within the trees.
Oh no, they won't come until the light's gone. I learned that firsthand. You'll slowly start covering the light.
All right. Look. want this off your friend? Fine. I got what I needed. She's done.
You left the boy behind.
He's also done.
Why all the fuss? Like, tearing down half of Main Street just to hit a kid with your car? And then what you said to your Sasquatch friend, she's not here. I heard that.
Obviously, things did not go as planned this evening. Looking around. Obviously.
Right. Well, if that's all you have to say. Well, I don't have much use for you. Could just take a step back and leave. I'm not Fae, I don't need to be true to my word.
My business is my own. And quite frankly, has nothing to do with you. Sorry you and your friends got in the way.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry too. And he'll cover the light.
Okay.
He'll give her like a few seconds to sweat and then bring the light back out.
In the moments that you covered the light, you heard definitely movement around you, and the flapping of wings. And as soon as you turn the light back on, you are only now just seeing the bottoms of what are now hooked clawed feet as she is very quickly rising into the air on black wings.
Gus just raises 2 fingers to his lips and whistles really loudly and yells, "David snack time."
Okay.
The fucking dragon!
Y'all playing
Oh my
checkers out here. I have 5D
gosh!
chess set up.
I did this to myself, guys.
You had every chance, Sid, to
I did.
veto.
I did. I had every chance, and I didn't.
This is on you.
Specifically made a fucking dragon with a wig cannon. I did this.
We
Me.
all said it.
I did this.
We all gave you an out. We all said, "Do you want this to be canon? Are you sure you want this to be canon? Because this is wacky. This is too wacky for canon."
Okay.
I wish with all my heart.
Okay, I am
Fly
gonna,
with dragons in a land apart.
I am gonna need a roll for this. Just to even, David's got a lot of hunting ground at this point.
What should I roll?
Fuck, I don't know, man. Let's say, what do you roll to call the fucking bewigged dragon to help you
Under
out?
Pressure's a catch-all, right?
I think so.
Weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
you know what? Yeah,
Weird.
just fucking roll weird. Yeah, you know what? Fucking roll weird.
That's my second best stat, I think. No, tough is. Never mind. 7, 8.
An 8. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna say that, like, kind of like a use magic roll. Sure, that's what we'll gain this off of.
Okay.
This works
Summon a creature.
imperfectly. Yeah, and so yeah, you're summoning this creature essentially, calling him to your aid. So you're choosing that, and I choose a glitch.
Oh, I choose
Okay.
the glitch.
I
I mean, I think we
yes.
have one brain cell. The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention.
Yeah.
One brain cell.
There is a flutter of activity. In the only light source that you have, you see this bird creature rising through the air, batting at the canopy. And you also hear the enormous crunching and in a moment, you can definitely see a very bright green light as the appearance of your and my friend David fucking dragon, still wearing a lovely it's very Maryland actually, like sort of like that sort of 60s bob
Is it like an
situation.
updraft
so he-
that makes his wings fan out?
Did he change
Yeah.
out his wig? Did he put on
He
a new
did,
wig? Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So it's
But we
very
did get
flattering.
him like a whole crate of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it's very flattering. So, but yeah, in the bright flash of neon green light, you do see David aiming this
What's that
chest
blast?
can. I don't even fucking know anymore. You
Oh, it's
guys.
a unibeam.
The
Laser.
unibeam. The laser. The dragons and lasers.
So
and
he's the
things.
team member who can shoot lasers.
He is. Yes, that is in fact who
That's
Leo was
it.
referencing.
David the
was-
wig-wearing dragon, voiced by Robert Downey Jr.
Yes. And
I was thinking Mark Hamill.
Oh, Mark Hamill worked too, yeah.
Mark
That
Hamill
could
would
work.
be great.
I don't know, Mark Maron.
It's somebody different every episode.
That's
Depending
what
on
it
what
is.
wig is being put on.
Exactly.
Yes.
He puts on that persona for each wig.
So when he's
And they
voiced by
don't
Mark
address
Hamill,
it.
when he's
No,
voiced by
no
Mark
one-
Hamill, he has like a Luke Skywalker wig also. It's a
naturally,
really bad one.
it's pretty great. You know, Zara very appropriately screams, which also rouses several of the, other creatures, the very deadly plant and, flora and fauna that live in this fucking untamed jungle. Yeah, Gus, it's kind of chaos. What do you know? Gus caused chaos. Who would have fucking
Everyone take a
imagined?
drink.
Wait, you guys have a drinking game set up?
Yeah, whenever Gus causes a chaos, we drink.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
reset
Alex,
the
I
game.
can't believe you told him.
Now I'm gonna have to cause more to get
Dad!
y'all inebriated.
Come on! We're supposed to give away the game.
Y'all lost the game.
Oh my god, Dad, you're embarrassing me.
Okay. In the chaos of the jungle coming to life, cinematic shot of Gus walking to like the center of the clearing, bending down and picking up a few things. Bones, essentially. He'll look down and say, "It took me a while, but I came to get you, Sam," and he's gonna teleport.
I was gonna give you some shit and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But no, that's really cute, I'll allow it.
If this is you trying to get out of the talking to that Juno's
I've
gonna
had-
give you later,
I've had 2 weeks of planning. This was all part of the original plan.
she's just gonna cry more.
Fuck.
Okay. We'll leave Gus teleporting out of madness. And Hey, Leah. What's up, girl? What you doing?
Leah is just hustle walking to wherever Sandy put the pins. I imagine running into Juno somewhere along the way. And cats in the street just
Who are just fighting.
playing.
The kitten's trying to fight one of the boys.
She's
I don't
fine.
mean fight,
she just,
fight. They're
she
just playing.
They're
but
playing.
Yeah,
fighting.
they wrestle.
He screams.
And she makes a lot of noise.
Nope.
She's busy. She's a detective.
It's true.
Solving crime.
Or causing it.
I'm
You know,
not seeing
whichever.
it.
She's a loose cannon.
Causes her own crimes, then solves them later by pinning it on other people.
And apparently Jax is the McCavity of her house. She's always trying to take him down.
The big twist at the end of the show is she was actually McCavity the whole time.
I knew
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Just I imagine bumps in unless something else happens, unless somebody else teleports in and fucks with Leah.
No.
I can't
no.
teleport, and Gus is doing his own shit. So
There's only two
My
teleport
boss can
people. It's
teleport.
just Goss. Okay.
Max drives over all of them with the pickup truck, just flattening them all on his way to get the jet
Kills
back
them.
to the concert.
yes,
Truck falls, everyone dies.
just becomes the Max and Gus show, and the rest of us just get to sit here and watch and eat popcorn. The buddy cop you didn't know you needed.
I love Lethal Weapon.
Leah, you happen upon.
Are you sure they're not Hot Fuzz?
Just Gus, you're like, yeah, boy.
Sorry, Leah.
Oh, Juno.
You're
Sandy.
alive. Are you hurt? Are you okay?
I'm fine, just a bit indigestion, ate a bit too much. Everybody okay? You okay? Sandy, you look like
No, everyone is super not okay.
shit.
Jeff is really beat up, and Max is taking him back to the venue, and Sandy's really beat up, and I'm pretty sure it might be my fault, although I really didn't think I threw them off, but I don't know. And Gus just disappeared with Zara.
Yeah, Queen got kidnapped.
Ugh.
Bigfoot came, took the queen.
I was afraid of that. Well, I was way more afraid it was you,
Why were they one?
but I was a little afraid of that. No 50-50 shot.
But Jeff's all right. They didn't take Jeff.
No, he's kind of beat up, but they left him, and then Bigfoot disappeared.
And Gus took Zara. You said.
Yeah, I just teleported out of the car with her, and I don't know where they went. And
Okay. I'm kind of at a loss right now.
here, hands are Sandy.
Oh. Holds him by the scruff.
No, he's no. He's hurting.
He's bloody and I don't want to get... Okay.
Leah,
Alright, yeah, I got him.
he's really hurt. Can you just?
I got him. He's fine.
I need you to take him somewhere safe. I gotta find Gus.
Okay. You go find Gus then. Sandy and I will wait here.
Can you take him somewhere safe, please?
Where would I take him?
I'd take him to our house. I don't know. Take him to the stadium where Max and everybody is. Just do something.
Okay. Alright, I'll take him
Please.
somewhere. Alright, I'll take him somewhere safe.
I need both of you to be safe. Go find Max. I'll find Gus. Let me back up at the venue.
Okay,
Please.
gotcha.
Fangs popping out a little bit.
right.
Where would Gus go?
Fucking know, the moon?
I don't think you can go that far.
I don't know. He's a ghost. Or half ghost.
He's not a ghost.
He was a ghost.
No, he's a fucking idiot.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Would I, and this is also kind of to RJ too, would Sandy have any inclination of this? That Gus would have done something this extreme?
I mean, Gus is definitely, you're picking up a bit of a loose cannon. Maybe not as loose of a cannon as Leah, but I think that's a bit of a far cry to be like, yep, he definitely took her into the middle of the forest.
I have something that I can potentially do to move this along too. Do you want me to look for him?
Yeah.
Like with my special eyes?
Look with your special eyes.
Okay, I need you to take the bloody cat for a second. I meant that in the literal bloody sense, not in the cursing and British sense. Alright. Sits down on the sidewalk. Focuses for a second. I'm going to use my weird move.
Yes.
Ooh.
When you open your brain to the psychic environment, roll weird. I'll just roll and see what
Do
I
it.
do.
Remove the calcium deposits from
See
the
what
third
do.
eye.
Well, good and worse. 8.
Okay.
I get a hazy impression about something important.
Only one person can help, right?
I think so.
I don't know who I'm. I know the answer to that question.
I was like, Professor, I think you know the answer to this question.
It was I'm trying to use the
Socratic method. Yeah.
method.
Oh.
Teaching us by asking.
You know, of asking questions I already know the answer.
Fuck you,
to,
I
to be
got
a
through
big
law
dick.
school. I don't want that anymore. Just give me the answer.
Guilty.
That's what I was talking about when you talked over my joke.
Okay, so a hazy impression.
Hazy impression.
You get, I think you really just get, you don't get all 5 senses. You get like 2, and they are sound and touch. You get the incredibly oppressive heat, that very wet, humid heat. And then you just, without any context, you get all of the sounds of that fucking kerfuffle that just happened. You get fucking dragon lasers and the fluttering of wings and screaming, screeching creatures. You get the David's roar, and you have no fucking idea what's going on. But you get all of it.
Just like falls backward on the sidewalk. Just what the fuck, Gus?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I don't know if Gus is. Is that either at one of those like high def like
5D.
movie theaters where the seats shake, seeing something? Probably not, unless he and Zara got real tight, real quick.
He's in the jungle.
What? He went to the
It was hot and humid and sounded like a dragon. But that's stupid. Why would there be a dragon?
Oh no! We found a dragon and we sent it to live in the jungle.
You did what and sent it where?
He's super friendly. He just loves wigs. Sandy, you have to stay with Leah.
The dragon likes what?
We'll talk
Dragon
about it
likes-
later.
You're fucking with me, right?
I am
I'm
not.
not. We'll
fucking-
talk about it. Do I look like I'm fucking with you?
Never leaving
I'm
any of you alone
probably at the
again.
point where I should be rolling for my curse, which is fear.
Do you feel it's gotten to this point?
There's
Juno?
no way Juno's not terrified right now.
Fear's the mind killer.
Indulge the emotion and do so immediately or roll to act under pressure.
There's a
Would
dang
you
old
like
mic
to
over.
indulge the motion, or would you like to roll under pressure? Dude, we literally just rewatched that new movie for like the 5th time last night. Anyway,
I still haven't seen it.
It's so
I feel like I get
good.
the idea.
it's so really
I don't want to roll to act under pressure because I'm bad at it.
good. Okay.
And
How would you-
also because I think Juno indulging the emotion is not saying anything else and just sort of taking off towards where she knows the closest edge of the jungle is.
Juno takes off.
You're muted.
She can't hear Leah because she's
That's-
so
Where
far
are you
away.
Yeah, she
going?
just ran. She's just gone.
I
And,
think she's going to the jungle. So, how was dinner?
Short.
Mm,
I didn't get to
Did
eat
you
my
get-
scallops.
did you get the salmon platter?
No, I don't want scallops. She was gonna get the.
That's a shame. It's delicious.
We should find out where the queen is too while they're gone. Just save some time for when they get back.
That'd be a fantastic idea.
You're not gonna like bleed out in the next like 2 minutes, are you?
I probably will.
Well, then you're gonna bleed out before we get anywhere. And you just sit there, little buddy.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything for healing.
You can just do a regular old first aid.
Oh yeah, I'll do a first aid. Okay, let me just help you. The shirt's already ruined anywhere. It tears off the bottom part of it, starts wrapping around his little paws.
Not ruined, it's just a crop top.
And now it's a crop top.
Go.
So we're going for that grunge look now.
I don't believe we even need to roll for just like anyone can do like a first aid on
Yeah, I think
a
just
fellow
the
hunter.
first
Yeah,
aid
just for
doesn't
that.
need a roll. Yeah.
Just that one. Okay, so you do heal 1 harm, Sandy.
I am stable.
Ooh.
You didn't go unstable.
No,
You weren't unstable.
I was unstable.
No, you were good.
I was.
Yes.
Okay, now 1 sec. Hopefully she's not also in the jungle. I'm just gonna do. Can I do another mind
Sure.
sensitive? Come on, save my girlfriend. Good rolls, big money. Worse than before, but still a mixed success. Do I spend luck here?
Up to you.
The fact that I'd use luck on the queen and not on Gus seems pretty on brand.
I wasn't gonna say it out loud.
I mean, that is very in character.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend luck. Fuck it, and turn it into 12.
Okay. That's a 12. That's a full success. What is your luck move there?
When you spend a luck, pick an aspect of the current situation. The keeper will tell you what other conspiracies that aspect is connected to. If that aspect wasn't part of another conspiracy, it is now.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, why does Leah get the badass shit?
The flake is so cool.
What?
The flake is like
aspect
galaxy brain bullshit. all
to
the
the
time.
nth power.
Well,
What?
okay. So, aspect of our current situation, we thought they were after Jeff. They're going for the queen now, which is a pretty big pivot based on everything Mia and Jeff were telling us. Like, we thought that they were going after Jeff for money that he owed them in a street race. Now they're going after the queen.
We also just all assumed that Mia was telling the truth.
Yeah. So that's kind of like what's actually got, like, what is it they actually want here? There's a bigger conspiracy. There literally is a bigger conspiracy here that we have nothing.
Let's just put it this way.
knowledge
We
about.
don't have to make up a conspiracy.
Yeah,
here,
it's kind of there.
there's
I kind of
definitely one here.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna say we'll get this in sort of like a galaxy brain flash through here in Leah's mind. One part like just piecing all of these like little tidbits together in her flake brain, and
Be my
also
Sherlock Mind Palace, like
exactly.
suicide.
And also little bits from this sort of psychic energy pull that you're attempting here to figure out what the fuck's happening with the queen right now. We'll say in these flashes, they're kind of just all centered around the queen right now. So you get flashes of the queen and Mia. They have sort of a more transactional sexual relationship, but also a friendship, it seems. Like you see them sort of together, just like eating, talking, laughing. You see and hear little bits of this last conversation that they had, the queen talking about you and this get together you had coming up. Mia discussing her brother and the concert happening. Mia looking a little strangely, the queen even noticing looking a little strangely in this final conversation, but writing it off. You get the little bit at the end of the queen listening to her voicemail and hearing that lovely tidbit that you heard at the beginning. Rael, you're in danger. And now more flashes. You get pain, anger. She appears to be tied down, chained down. Cold iron, not fun. But in a familiar place to Leah, you see the Queen's quarters at the mound. You see a somewhat familiar small room, cramped room, closet. The same closet that Juno and Leah were in when they found that box with a ring inside. And a little bit more of a focus around this ring. The queen does not want to give it up. And that's what you get.
Can you I had a moment at the beginning. The call to the queen that happened at
Was
the
from
beginning
Mia.
of the session happened to Mia, warning her that she was in trouble.
Yes.
I was just trying to remember any other details from that call. That
She said she had done something terrible and should have told the queen from the beginning, but there's no time. You're in danger.
okay, gotcha.
And she said the queen's name.
She
Yeah,
did?
Rhea,
Ryan.
Rael. Rael. Huh.
Rael, what?
Nothing. I know where she is. I
Where?
knew I should have taken that ring.
What? It sounds like you've made a development, and what's this going on here? Why did you put? My paw is not injured.
It's fine, it will be.
Ominous.
Okay. We need to go some. There's not anything I can do on my own. My urge is to run off on my own right now.
I feel like whatever I tell you, you're gonna do the opposite of. So don't run off on your own.
So do run off on my own?
No. Run off on your own and leave me behind. That's do the opposite of that. I don't know.
Okay, then I'll stay here. Does everybody still have their fucking phones on them? And just pulls out her phone.
I
calls-
have my phone.
Calls
I
everybody. Conference calls. Calls everybody in the group chat.
We're almost out of time. So let's just do some quick little tableaus of where everybody is when they receive this call. Let's start with Max. Max, I think you've arrived back at the stadium and everyone is fluttering over Jeff and trying to get him ready. Like we're like 5 minutes away from needing to get him on stage.
Yeah, I think has offloaded him to the the makeup people and all that. Has found Noah and the wolves and's like, things have changed, but stick with them just in case. And then we'll find Pam.
What did you do to him?
That wasn't me. I will explain later. Doesn't seem like he's the target anymore. Gonna get back with Juno and the rest and see if we can handle the actual crisis. Stick around here. Keep the boys safe just in case this is a triple bluff.
I have no idea
Enjoy
what
the
you're talking
show?
about, but we'll watch them. Okay.
And then we'll quickly find Pam, give her the shortest version of events of just like, Jeff doesn't seem to be the target anymore, and we're going out to deal with the actual issue, but she should stick around just in case they do actually decide to come back for him.
And then we will cut to Pam just looking at Max like, what the fuck? Oh, your phone's ringing.
Hello?
Gus, where the fuck are you?
I imagine Gus's phone rings. There's the sound of a shovel sinking into dirt, the click of a lighter as he answers the phone. He's at the graveyard.
Nice. Juno. Juno, Bubby, where are you?
Y'all aren't ready for the fallout from this.
Never am.
I mean, Juno was trying to make her way toward like the closest edge of the jungle that she could, but I think, I mean, probably makes it pretty far, and it's probably made it to like a close edge, and there's just like one extremely loud, because she can probably make some noise, like one just like piercing long howl as she is looking for Gus, and then picks up the phone.
As your phone rings, you just see this giant green head over the trees. And again, in a really lovely, like, 60s sort of do. Not food. Are you okay?
She's just so excited to see David.
Yeah, we get, you know, that lovely shot of all five of you on different little screens answering the phone. And Leah, what do you say?
Help me save my girlfriend.
Oh shit, she's a girlfriend now?
Shut up.
That's where we'll end for tonight, everybody. Hey! We're getting into the good stuff, y'all.
Meat.
The gritty stuff.
The potatoes.
And what? That's I'm feeling happy. I have words are hard, and there are too many to express. I have no idea what just happened. I'm gonna have to rewatch this episode several times to even get it straight in my brain. But it was amazing, and I love all of you, and I love you too, chat. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight for this bonkers episode. Yeah, we may be getting into endgame here on this mystery next time, with some very fun little tidbits revealed tonight. Very exciting. Let's go around. You got a couple things. You're gonna tell us again who you are, where you can find you on the internet. You're gonna give me a star. You're gonna give me a wish, and you're gonna tell me who gets a bond point from you this evening. We shall start with Val.
Hello, everybody. Okay. Star.
Yes.
Star is going to go. I'll just be the first one. I'll give my star to Juno for going full. One is I feel so bad for Juno running from place to place trying to help. If just as something is not really remedied but made worse in a way that Juno can no longer help with, and then the really good choice at the end, seeing Juno just going like completely feral and like yelling at Leah and doing all it was great. So love that. Wish is going to be I don't know. Probably for I don't know how best to describe it other than kind of like a bottle episode sort of scenario. Someplace that really kind of pits us all together. We can deal with these, like, all the problems that we're dealing with amongst the group and everything going on. Like, we're all forced to be in the same room together for a certain amount of time. And to work out our problems. Because, boy, I'm sure we're going to have a couple to work out. None of them towards Leah, who's perfect in every way. But the rest of you clearly have problems that you need to work on. So, sorry, I was having a hard time getting out of character. And then the bonds. I'll give my bond to... I feel like this happened last time, but again, we keep connecting during this mystery. But Sandy, I think, definitely gets Leah's bond because you've seen the most where Leah's priorities are lying and how that's all kind of unraveling. So
Again, take that bond point there. Sandy. My star for you this evening, Val, was most assuredly my humps being Sandy's ringtone. That killed me. I died. I literally died and then came back. It was amazing. Thank you for that. Just so purely unadulteratedly, Leah. Thank you. Anything else for you, Val?
no, that is it for me.
Thank you so much, Savvy.
That's me. Hi. I'm Savvy. My star. Yeah, my star is gonna go to Max. One for some sick driving, and two for just doing his best. The reaction to Juno putting Jeff in the car and just the immediate like fixer energy, which Max has always kind of had, I think just really stood out in that moment. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. Boy, is he gonna have some more stuff to fix. Yeah. When Juno gets back. My wish was actually very similar to Val's. But I would really like one, I still want to fight Bigfoot. That's just sort of a given. Because I would love for Juno to be able to fight something. Just like head on. But I would also really love for her to have an opportunity to finally be honest about her feelings about everything that's going on within this team that some of you keep calling it.
I like. Who's your bond point going to?
I think it's got to go to Sandy. If we're talking about somebody who has a better understanding of how Juno works, he was there for most of it. So, yeah, I think it's got to go to Sandy.
Oh, Savvy, my star for you this evening is simply 2 words. Kitty Bluetooth.
Kitty Bluetooth?
It was the honesty of the question that she said, like, don't you have kitty? Like, I don't have kitty Bluetooth.
Why would I have a kitty Bluetooth? But we do now know, obviously, what Sandy is getting for his birthday.
It's a Bluetooth.
Anything else for you, Savvy?
I don't think so. You can find me at Savvy Seaworth. I'm on this channel Thursdays through Mondays, and Sunday nights I'll be Hack 'em Up.
Yee.
And it's September. So if you're gonna sub, now's the time to do it.
Woohoo! I believe next up is an Alex.
Yes. Hi. I think my star is gonna go to Leah for the phone call with Sandy of being the like, I have so many different things that I'm trying to work on, and like, yeah, some of it's selfish, but some of it is like for the good of the team, and like, I'm not going to be of any help in a street race. So what are you like? This is where I can help. And like, yeah, it was, it came across very Leah of like, I don't want to do any of the other stuff, but it also was very much like, this is actually what I can do. So let me do it.
If anything, Sandy's the one that got the queen kidnapped, because if Sandy hadn't called, she would have gone up from the table. Bigfoot never grabs her.
Maybe.
It's all Sandy's fault. Blame Sandy. Hashtag blame Sandy.
What's your wish, Alex?
Gosh, my wish. I want to see the scene where Gus is like, hey, Max, Juno, I got Sam's bones.
Gus tells us about Sam's bones. Who is your bond point going to?
I think it kind of has to go to Gus, mostly for being almost the only person to interact with tonight, but also just for like, you actually got to see Max in action, which I don't think anyone on the team has really gotten to see yet. So yeah.
Take it, Gus. Anything else for you, Alex? Oh, Alex, you need to give us your dad joke.
And I also need the star from you.
Yeah, well, give me the dad joke first.
Yeah, so dad joke for tonight. My niece calls me Ankle. I call her my knees.
Alex, my star for you this evening was buckle up or get fuckled up, which I will be using in my day-to-day life anytime I drive anyone, anywhere from here on out. So thank you for that.
That just
that as a
came out
merch
of
sticker.
nowhere. I mean, Yeah, I might get that sticker if we made it. I don't know if we can do sticker, or well, no, because we can do the "Hello, I'm first year Willoughby Wanderfoot" sticker. So
Oh my god, yes! I'm adding it to the list. Bumper sticker, buckle up or get fuckled up.
yeah,
Yeah, it's going on the merch list. Thank you.
yeah, we'll just have to figure out if we have to like censor "fuckled up" or
Oh
not.
yeah, we'll turn the U into a star or some other image. It'll be
No,
great.
you turn the U into a belt buckle.
Done.
All right.
Um,
But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I'm here on this channel Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and LB's channel on Sunday nights.
Thank you, Alex. RJ.
Hey everybody, RJ once again, rjustice282 on Twitter. If you want to see me go live in the places that I described earlier in the show, check that out, because I normally retweet whenever I go live in those places. Stars and Wishes. Star goes to Leah for one, the dinner and like the conversation with Sandy was fucking hilarious, but also pulling out Gus's credit card. Just all these ways that Leah's fucked with Gus for not letting her hold the dagger is the literal best. Or is Leah just fucking with Gus in general?
I think it's mostly because of the dagger.
Got it. Good. Wish, same as Val, a bottle episode would be probably good for the health of the team, quote unquote.
And who's your bond point going to?
Max. I've seen what that man can do, and I'm terrified.
Yeah, RJ, my star is just, what the fuck, man? Like, literally, like, what the fuck? What was all of that tonight? Holy shit balls.
I haven't been sleeping well for the past 2
It
weeks.
was RJ.
And RJ being RJ.
Who else but RJ?
Amplified
it literally was just the most RJ and RJ has ever RJ'd, including when RJ played RJ in a game. Holy shit.
You give a piece of yourself to the characters, but I go method.
Yes,
He
you
makes
do.
our
and I
lives so
salute you.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sir.
also, if you start acting like Jared Leto, I'm kicking you off this channel.
In person, I'm actually a decent human being.
This is true. Anything else, RJ?
I know that's it.
Thank you. And last but not least, Wale.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Wale. You can find me on Twitter at WALLE132, like the cute little Disney robot, talking about all the stuff that I'm on, like the stuff that I'm going to be in on this week. My stars and wishes. My star. Oh, man. I'm going to give it to Leah because I loved that moment of her just going, I can't do anything. This is all I can do right now. I can't teleport. That was such... Because it was like this moment of Leah losing her cool. And like, it's like we've had 2 back-to-back moments of Leah losing her cool in private and Leah losing her cool in public. And there are 2 different like ways of it. There's like Leah in her private, when she loses cool, she has a full temper tantrum. But then Leah losing her cool in public in front of everyone else is her trying her best to keep that cool persona, but you can tell that she is very scared and very worried. And that was like that moment of the emotions that was coming out of that moment. And I just loved it. It was so great. My wish, I want a bottle episode too. I really want a bottle episode, but I want it to be wacky as hell, to the reason why we're all stuck together. Like, I want it to be that we went on our yearly St. Patrick's Day whitewater rafting trip and someone popped the raft and we are now stuck someplace at a gas station because we ran out of gas. I want some wacky situation that is nonsensical. That's the reason why we're all stuck together for some reason. That's
Yes,
my
I-
wish.
Do you mean Juno finally has a full-blown panic attack and magically locks everyone in a room accidentally so they can't leave until they resolve their problems?
And prevents Gus from teleporting out.
Yes, something like that.
Ooh.
It has to be something so
What are my
wacky.
things of the Haven?
We'll
It has
talk.
a workshop
We'll
and
talk.
What did I decide?
It just has to be wacky because I really
had to say it out loud before I left my brain.
because the team needs it. You know, the team really needs that moment of like this.
It's been a longer mystery.
Talking to each other?
Yeah. I think we need downtime in general, but yeah, I think get everyone in a room together and hash the shit out is definitely called for. Who's your bomb point going to?
Oh. Damn. This is a hard one. This is actually really difficult because like both Juno and Leah had very moments of like seeing like a side of them that is rarely ever seen. Like we had Juno this is the first time we had Juno see like had a full out panic attack, like a legit verge of tears panic attack, and like the scene I was talking about before, Leah. I'm gonna give it to Leah. Giving my bond point to Leah. Yeah.
There you go. I'm gonna give you a visual for my star before we end tonight, Wally. Animated Aladdin. Iago is stuck in the wall for an extended period of time, finally forces himself out, hacking, coughing, yelling, and then very nonchalantly just wipes a hand through his feathers and goes, "So how did it go?" That is precisely how I imagined the line of, "So how was dinner?" That brought me great joy. So thank you for that beloved moment. That was lovely. I have been your Fae-cilitator, as again I stated. A little over, but better than normal. We shall be back to hopefully put a ribbon around whatever this was next time. Join us potentially tomorrow for something, not actual Neon Gods canonical, but maybe we'll do something fun, or maybe we'll take a day off. Who the fuck knows? It's life. Things are wacky and weird. But yes, definitely check out our, as I throw my pen, definitely check out our Twitter. I need to just stop everything now. That's one of the reasons. Check out our Twitter. We always let you know when we're going live with things. I think that's it. And as a lot of us need to go to bed, until next time, good game. And good night, Internet.
I'm assuming we're clear.
Val, did you press the button?
I forgot it's me. Bye, everyone.